man who suffers and rages is a man who is still enslaved. But a man who suffers and understands is a man who is free. As men, I realize that we gonna suffer regardless. Some suffer in silence, some suffer out loud. I mean, we made to be protectors, providers, leaders, builders, physically, spiritually, mentally. Anything less than that, we looked at as bums. We looked at as not enough. We looked at as feminine. So you gotta ask yourself, do you want to really be that type of man? I know a lot of us don't, or a lot of y'all don't, but it end up being your reality. You just fall into that. The thing about it is, it's easy to be that type of man who suffers and rages. It's easy. The sun beaming. God damn. But how I see it is, if you're in alignment, it's also to be that man that suffers and understands. It's not so hard to understand life. So the one who rages, he complains about how reality is for a man. He says, oh God, man, we gotta do too much. Why men go through this? Why men can't cry? Why men gotta be the ones that build? Why women can't? He's upset. He has no emotional sovereignty or emotional intelligence. So he goes against what reality actually is. And that's not alignment. I think about a game, right? And let's say Fortnite or Call of Duty. In order to win a match, there's rules, there's regulations. But when you first start, first time you play, either Fortnite, you start off with no bricks, no metal, no nothing, no gun. You gotta go find it. Or with Call of Duty, you start off with the worst gun ever, a pistol. You gotta go find a better one. And when you go on to find a better one or a better life per se, you gotta run through the battlefield. You gotta run through war. Because there's people that spawn with better guns than you because they've been playing the game longer than you. It's people that found their way or found the gun or found the bricks and the metal so they could build faster than you. And you gotta find your way through all the noise. But the thing with a lot of people nowadays, or a lot of men, they don't complain when it comes to a video game. They know this is what it takes to win the match, so that's what they do. So it makes me think about life, because life is like a video game. But men don't play life the same way. There's people that spawn with the better life because their family then worked hard and it's generational wealth behind them. There's people that, you know, spawn with a better house or better opportunities, and there's people that didn't. There's people that came up from the bottom, right, that then had nothing. They had to figure out their way on their own and build it up on their own. And I look at that like a game, because you still got to run through the battlefield, bro. In order to get it, you still got all these external forces that's going against you, that's trying to stop you from getting the actual life that you want, or getting whatever you want in life. So it's like, what stops a man from being able to play life like a game the same way they will play Fortnite or play Call of Duty? Is it because we experience real pain and in a video game you don't? Is it the fact that games are more entertaining? I don't know. But like I said, you don't go out here and try to change the rules and regulations of what's made. So you don't go out here and rage at the rules, because these are the rules. This is what it's set out to be. But a man who suffers and understands, He suffers inside, yeah. It's stressful. It's depressing sometimes. But he don't sit in that. He says, okay, I'm gonna fall, I'm gonna bump my head. Shit, I'm gonna get pushed back 10 steps. But now I understand these are the rules. And now that I understand them, I'm gonna play by them. I might figure out a couple cheat codes, right? To get to where I wanna be. But it's cool. That's just the way it is. That's just life. When you start looking at life and understanding that these are the rules and you just gonna have to play by it, bro, that's the only way that's the only thing that's gonna set you free. That's the only thing that's gonna give you that peace inside. You stressed out, all right, turn that into strength. You feel me? You angry, all right, turn that into drive, turn that into hustle. You feel me? You depressed, all right, turn that into something that helps you go harder. You feel what I'm saying? Don't get mad at the rules and regulations of life. Just play by it. Man, life is so much better when you just understand this is how it's gonna be, bro. Let me make it fun. Let me make it like Fortnite. Let me make it like Call of Duty. Life is so much better when you look at it like that, bro. I'm not telling you to get up off the game. I'm just telling you to look at life in the same light, bro. And I promise you, shit'll get better. I promise you, if you change your perspective on it, it'll get easier for you.